Creating a legacy with professional video. When people think about video, they often jump straight to marketing. And it's true, professional video is a powerful tool to attract customers, increase visibility, and grow your business. But it's also something more. Video has a unique ability to preserve stories, capture personalities, and document the moments that define who we are and what we've built. That idea really started to click for me when I thought about my grandfather. When I was a young kid, he owned a couple of small grocery stores in western North Dakota. He was a staple in the community, hardworking, humble, and well-respected. I have some memories of walking through the aisles. Well, actually most of those memories involved panicking because I couldn't find my mom in the store. I don't really remember seeing him much in action, but most of what I know about the chapter of his life comes from old newspaper articles and family stories. Every now and then, I get to see those old articles, his name in print, a quote here and there. It's like peeking through a window into a different time. But every time I do, I can't help but wonder, what if there was a video of him? What if I could hear his voice, see his eyes light up as he talked about his work, and feel the pride that he had in what he built? That would be priceless. One day my kids, well, I don't have any yet, but you know what I mean, and even my grandkids are gonna hear his name. There would be nothing cooler than them being able to actually watch a video of him in his prime, sharing his story in his own words. That's what professional video can do. It preserves your legacy. More than marketing, the emotional power of video. Think about the people you've lost, the mentors, parents, grandparents, or friends that you wish you could talk to one more time. What would it mean to you to see them again on video? To hear their voices, watch their expressions, feel their energy. Video is more than information, it's presence. When done right, a video captures who someone truly is, the way they talk, what they believe in, what they've built, and how they make people feel. That's the kind of legacy that lives on, not just in words or memories, but in something that future generations can see, hear, and feel. Why legacy matters for business. It's easy to get caught up in the day-to-day grind of running a business, but zoom out for a moment. What are we really building? Your business is more than a product or service. It's your story, your values, your impact. And one day people will ask, what did they stand for? How did they lead? What's the difference they made? Professional video helps answer those questions in a powerful, permanent way. Whether you're a small business owner, a founder, or part of a larger team, your story deserves to be told, and your story deserves to be remembered. Video as a long-term business asset. While video is emotionally powerful, it's also an incredible business asset that keeps working long after the cameras stop rolling. Consider these examples. A founder's story that builds trust with new customers. A culture video that helps you recruit and retain great people. A testimonial that shows the impact you've made in a client's life. A behind-the-scenes story that brings transparency and human connection to your brand. The ROI of storytelling is real. People do business with people they know, like, and trust, and nothing builds that connection faster than video. We're living in a video-first world. From social media to websites to digital ads, video is now the most engaging form of content, and that trend isn't going away. But audiences can spot the difference between homemade, shaky footage and something that feels intentional, polished, and real. When a business tries to do their own work, it's usually not high quality, the video might be shaky, the audio is often poor, and most importantly, it lacks authenticity. This takes the viewer away from the story. A lot of the time, people are reading a script, and let's be honest, we're not all professional news anchors who can make teleprompters sound natural. At Chezzy, we're experts in storytelling. We guide people through the process so they feel comfortable and confident on camera. And then we do the editing magic to make sure they look and sound great. That's why every one of our clients' videos looks and feels real. How do you want your company to be presented? When someone visits your website or looks at your social media, do you want it to be seen as polished, trustworthy, and professional? Or does your current content tell a different story? Your website and social media is your initial handshake with the viewer. It sets the tone before you ever get the chance to say a word in person. At Chezzy, we believe in striking the right balance. High production quality, authentic stories, and real people, not actors. We don't believe video should be out of reach for small or medium-sized businesses. That's why we've built a process that's affordable, fast, and flexible, without sacrificing on quality. How Chezzy helps businesses capture their legacy. We help brands and businesses tell their stories that matter. Sometimes that's a company culture video, sometimes it's a founder story or a customer testimonial, or maybe it's a 90-second highlight reel that captures the spirit of the company and the people behind it. Whatever the format, the goal is the same: Preserve your story in a way that still matters 5, 10, 50 years from now. We work with businesses of all sizes, from local entrepreneurs to national brands, to create video content that lives on. Because your story is worth saving, and the people who come after will be glad that you did. What will you leave behind? One day your kids or grandkids might stumble across something about you online. What will they find? A logo, a list of services, or a video where they can hear your voice, see your passion, and understand what you built. Legacy doesn't happen by accident. It happens when you choose to capture what matters most. At Chezzy, we're here to help you do that, because video isn't about marketing, it's about meaning.